I'm Lucy Collin, and today I'm going to be opening up my latest crochet kit, Harry Potter Crochet, showing you what's inside and telling you all about it. So here we have the kit. I love the way it's designed. I love all the photos, all the characters. You can see quite a few of them around the edge there. I always think that looks really cool that you can see pictures of them everywhere. And in fact, on the back, every single character is included. What you might notice, particularly when you look at the picture with Hagrid and the children, is that they're not all the same size. Unlike my Star Wars characters, which are mostly about the same size, these are different. You've got Dobby, who's quite small, obviously Hedwig's the smallest, and then the children, and then most of the adults, you know, Dumbledore, Snape, all that sort of thing, and then Hagrid being the largest. The only exception is Norbert the dragon, who, if he was in scale, he would be tiny, so it'd be impossible to make. So he's more like, not quite life size, but roughly. So he's, you know, a baby dragon that can fit in your hand. Now let's open it up. I'll see if I can manage to do this with one hand. I haven't opened this yet. This is the first time I've seen inside it too. There's the little seal. Okay. And let's have a look. Not too hard to get into, even with one hand. And 1 second, I'm going to have to put the camera down. Sorry about that. So, what do we have inside? We obviously have the book with all the patterns in it. Rather nicely done, all purple with Dumbledore on the front and Harry and Hedwig on the back. And there's the contents. So you can see all the different patterns in here. So you get bits of information at the front on how to make things, generally how to crochet, and then you get onto the patterns. What is interesting about the patterns, I've noticed, is that the edge of each page is a different colour depending on which pattern it is. So that's quite nice, might make it easier to find in the future. And then you've got a picture at the back of all the characters. So that's very cool. I find this small book is quite a handy size to crochet from. I use the Star Wars one myself sometimes when I'm making things as presents for people. Now, this is one of the best bits. I was so excited when they told me they were going to do this, the publishers. So, if I can get it out carefully, is the Harry Potter wand crochet hook. There we go. That's brilliant. I am dying to give this a go. Expelliarmus. I do think that's appropriate, given that crochet is basically using a stick to make magic, so I love that. I just think that's brilliant. That's so cool. So then what you get in here is you get bits and bobs like, this is to make Harry Potter and to make Dobby. You get the eyes, you get some thread there to sew features on, and you get a needle, which is really useful. And then you get the yarn that you need. That's Harry's and Dobby's skin, I think. Grey for Dobby, and probably some for Harry's uniform. You need 2 different greys for Harry's uniform. Brown for hair, black, and bits for the oh, that's for the robe, of course. Black for the robe, and then the colours for his scarf. A little bit of cream that you need there, and underneath you should have. Let's have a look. Oops, excuse me. Knock everything out. No, they're stuck. Okay, oh yeah, there we go. Underneath that part, you have a big bit of stuffing. So that's really useful. You've got all the bits you need to make both those characters.